Oh, good times. Good times. I just had lunch. Hey guys, so I'm about to ruin your life.
Let the demonetization process begin!
I bet you guys didn't know this, but people sometimes write themselves into fan fictions involving their favorite celebrities. Now, technically, these aren't fan fictions in the traditional sense, but they are technically still fan fictions in the ultimate definition sense. However, in these instances, you get a lot more cringe a lot more often than, say, in a normal fan fiction sense. So we're gonna peruse through Wattpad, not fanfiction.net, because they're a little bit more relegated and strict about what it is that they consider fan fiction in that sense. But Wattpad isn't. Wattpad is a free-for-all. So this is Wattpad, and you can see some of the stories that I've already read. The King's Empath, which hasn't been updated in like months, and then The Falconer, which I have to read the next book for, because I've only read the first one. First one's quite good, but I just haven't had time or the money to read it. Anyway, so let's go ahead and look up an e-celeb for starters. We're starting with Onision because I'm pretty sure it's going to be the easiest to find a whole bunch of stories. We're not gonna... Onision X-Reader Smut. Oh god. Let's find someone who's serious. Leaf Nision. Jesus Christ, 26 parts. No, that's too many parts. I'm looking for something a little shorter. Why Kellen Quinn is so butthurt? What does that have to do with anything? Alright, let's do it. 10 votes, 3-part story, 475 readers. Oh boy. The bad news. As Greg prepared to record a TOP video, his phone rang. He answered it. It was Seer. Hey Greg, did you hear about the news? Seer asks. No, is it important that you're really wasting my time right now? Did MCR get back together, or is the world ending? Greg said. Suddenly, Seer got really quiet. Andy got married, hee hee, Seer whispered. He immediately hung up. Greg stood there, his phone still on his ear. Still on his ear, okay. Then he ran through his house to his computer. Hopefully Seer is pranking me, which would be a death sentence, but whatever, Greg thought. Greg viciously typed in Andy Biersack, married into Google Images. Greg was horrified. He let out a long, quiet sob. Then Greg turned on the inspirational song Thrown by Bring Me the Horizon. Then he remembered that they were going to meet tomorrow. He turned off Throne and started to record his video. Greg was extremely angry. When the video ended, he showed a picture of Andy and said, "Why?" And he smiled like a creepy stalker, unyandery chick. Greg woke up still angry at Andy. His eyes were puffy and red. He still didn't want Why don't you go to Lainey for comfort, Greg? Jeez. Didn't want Andy to see him like this. He put on makeup just a little bit so it wouldn't look like he was wearing makeup. Then he left towards the airport. Okay, you know what? No, this is not good Onision fanfiction. Fanfiction. Let's look that up. What if an Onision fanfiction? Alright. Look at these chapter names. And there he was. Will he want me? How did he find me? Lost in time. I love the use of the ellipses. Okay. This is a 4-part story. We'll see how it goes. Written in 2015. And there he was. Facts. I like how we include the media. Oh, this is just another giant paragraph too. I had just gotten home from school when I walked into the house. My mom was drinking and snorting cocaine. Jesus Christ. Alright, it hurts seeing her do this kind of stuff, and I tried talking to her, but she wouldn't listen to me, so finally I gave up and just started trying to help her. Stopped trying to help her. I closed the door and slowly started walking towards my room, but I soon stopped as I heard my dad say, "Do you have homework?" He got off his bed and walked towards me. He was drunk and I could smell it all over him. I became fearful because bad things always happen when he is drunk. No, sir, I stuttered. He slammed me against the wall and placed his hand on my neck. I couldn't breathe and my face started turning red. Don't you fucking lie to me, you bitch. He screamed with his face inches from mine. Jesus, this is really, really harsh. I could smell the beer on his breath. My eyes began burning. Oh, okay, I have paper to write. I lied because I was afraid he would kill me. Jesus, okay, let's lighten it up. 15 parts, hardcore Onision smut. Do you dare me? Alright, let's see. YN POV. I don't know what YN is, but I'm assuming it has to do with my point of view. The point of view of the reader/writer. I dressed up as sexy as I can. A short red dress with matching heels. I made sure I didn't have a lot of makeup on. Just thinking of him made me so horny that I need to I can't say that word. Masticate, let's go with that. This is so awkward to read by myself, because usually I read this for, you know, SDA's sheer awkwardness, but I'm feeling so awkward right now. Filming myself and reading this. So laid on my bed and inserted myself 2 fingers. Imagining him porking me with his hard peenie winker. I go faster, moving back and forth my dinglings. I'm not saying I refuse. Trying not to let out any moans. I felt it feels so good. It feels so good, but just like a flick of a switch, it all bursted out, making me squirting a lot. What the crap? This is not going well. This is not going at all well. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Alright, you know what? Let's try something a little less crazy. This is... I'm gonna regret this. Oh, thank God. Okay, okay, alright. Next e-celeb. Nope. Thank God. Alright. I mean, it's worth a shot. Oh, thank Jesus. Alright. One more. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Chapter 1. You clicked on the latest drama alert video. Looking down at the comments, everybody hated Keemstar, it seemed. Everyone but you. Keemstar might have done some bad things in the past, but people can change. You thought that maybe Keemstar regrets the things that he did, like false pedophile accusations? In the comments, someone had written down all of Keem's information, including things like his number and home address. They were probably hoping that info would cause serial killers to come to his house, but you knew you were going to use his address for good things. Keem's POV. That's point of view for you newbies out there. I was on Twitter debating if I should make a video to defend myself against everybody. Lately, the hate has been getting larger, and all YouTubers are out to get me. During my contemplation, the doorbell rang, and I went to go check the door. There was a package from an unknown address, which I deemed suspicious. I brought the box into my office and opened it. Inside was a letter and some candy, which I liked. I wonder if this is from a fan. I opened the letter that reads, "Hey Keemstar, I found your address online. I'm sorry." And thought I'd send you something. People have been hating on you, but I am still on your side. A huge fan of Drama Alert. I appreciated the gift and smiled. I should tweet to all the losers out there about how a fan sent me a gift. Bro, no. YN's POV. You logged on to Twitter and looked at Keemstar's profile. He just made a new recent tweet. Alright, that's cool. Despite all the slandering YouTubers, I still get plenty of fans. Just got a package from a fan. Booyah, hashtag drama alert effect. You smiled, knowing it was your package he was talking about in the tweet. I got a notification on Twitter, so I checked it. Pyrocynical had responded to my tweet from earlier. He responded with gay. I was furious. How dare he? That stupid furry doesn't know what's coming. I tweeted out, Pyro is a furry. Go find him at the local furry conventions. Jesus Christ. I got exposed for tweeting that. Everybody hates me. It's time for the next part of the cycle. I played the victim. I recorded a video where I said, you don't know what it's like to be one of the most hated YouTubers. Everything is out of context. Now I'm relevant again. Success. I think this person's a troll. Yeah. I wrote this in 2016. This is very cringy. Do not read. You're in love with the gnome. That's all that we're giving. Drinks bleach for even considering writing this. Alright, let's go back to the searches. Keemstar Leafy Smut. Yep. Which one? Let's go with the quality ass story. Read. 911 or 911, depending on how edgy you are. It was a nice day in New York. Leafy and Keemstar went to work in the Twin Towers. Leafy said hello to Keem as he did every day, but Keem never responded. But that was because Keem liked Leafy and didn't know what to say. Seemingly, Keem said hello back. They started a conversation and Keemstar confessed his love for Leafy. Leafy said, I kinda like you too, hot stuff, Keemstar said. Come on, Leafy, let's do it right on this office table. Leafy agreed, and they started, I know where this is going! Leafy agreed, and they started to have hardcore sex on their desk in the Twin Towers. Oh, good lord! As they were having sex, Leafy came in Keem's mouth and Keemstar came in Leaf's ass. God damn it, Dad, don't watch this. They started to cuddle naked and make out. Then they heard a loud boom as they were making out. It was the plane that crashed into the tower. They tried to escape, but the tower had already fallen. They escaped the damage. Surprisingly, after they escaped, they both moved into Leafy's mansion. Wow, okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh, thank God. These are mercifully short. A few months after Keemstar moved into Leafy's mansion, Keem's wife filed for a divorce on him. Keem didn't want to pay money for a divorce, so he killed his wife and inherited her money. He also killed his daughter. Wow. God, Keem, you suck in this fanfiction. Leafy was so filled with love that he proposed to Keem, and Keem said yes, and after that they had some hardcore sex. Oh, this is deplorable. As they were having sex, Leafy said, Keem, I'm gonna come. Keem said, come inside me, baby. Do it. Please. Leafy came in Keem's ass, and Leafy ate all the cum out of Keemstar's ass. Oh, merciful Jesus, thank you for making that the end of this. Who do we read fanfictions about next, ladies and gentlemen? A short fanfiction, not something that's 118 parts, people. Please and thank you. 3 parts. Gay is all we get. Oh no, I saw the tags before it could go away. Daddy kink? Really? Ella's POV. My friend Hannah walked up to me and said, did you see Mr. Paul during football practice yesterday? I said, yeah, I heard he made out with a girl under the bleachers. She said, I heard he's also 9. Ah! I widened my eyes. What's going on? I widened my eyes and my friends walked up behind us and said, actually, 10.5. I said that, oh, we're talking about dick sizes. Oh, not age, not age. Dick sizes. Dicks, okay. Brings on a whole new context. That makes this a little bit better, I guess. I widened my eyes and my friends walked up behind us and said, actually, 10.5. I said, that must hurt. Star said, you're like the only virgin, L. I said, so what? I'm fine with that. Hannah said, fuck Logan, he's hot. I shook my head and saw his friends walk past us. I saw him look at me, and we continued walking. I felt someone grab my arm, and it was Logan. He said, hey, I'm having a Valentine's Day party Friday night. Could you and your friends make it? I said, yeah, sure. He smiled and nodded his head. He said, wear a short skirt for me, would you? Jesus Christ. I nodded my head and he said, no underwear. I don't know what's worse, the dialogue or the way that everything is written down. The honest to God fact that this was probably written by like a 12-year-old just disturbs me to high hell. Logan 23 Paul. Well, Logan 23 Paul, I hope you take some creative writing classes in the future, but we're gonna continue. He walked away and Star said, okay, he literally just asked to fuck you. Hannah said, oh my god, you have to. Star said, I just got wet from what he said. You have to. I said, okay, go shopping with me. Hannah said, you have to wear underwear though. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. I said, oh yeah, for sure. I hope this absolute state of young adult writing is abysmal and depressing, and I'm glad I grew up in a time when we actually had somewhat decent literature as an example of what to do and how to write. I pity the next generation. Hannah, Star, and I were walking around the mall, and I widened my eye because I saw Logan, undercase Logan. I grabbed their arms and walked into a store. By the way, guys, did you know I can't read anything for shit? Yeah. I realized it was Victoria's Secret, and I felt a pair of hands grip my waist. Hannah said, Star and I will just be over here. She grabbed her arm and walked away. I heard Logan say, I thought I said no underwear. Fucking Christ. I said, I'm just looking. He said, I like lace. White lace for you. I looked at him and he said, who was your first time with? I said, I'm a virgin. He said, first kiss? He shook my head and he said, oh, baby girl, I'll make your night special. Just make sure you know you want my ding-a-ling inside your tight little who's-y what's it. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I nodded my head and he said, I'm going to make you scream my name and make you beg for more. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. This is so bad. This is worse than 50 Shades. And I don't know that because I didn't read 50 Shades, but I already know that it's worse than 50 Shades. I looked down and he grabbed my chin and said, look me in the eyes. Are you nervous? I'm nervous. I don't know about you guys, reader. I don't know about you guys on the other side of that computer screen, but I'm fucking nervous as hell. I don't want to know where this is going. I nodded my head and he said, don't be. He walked away and I looked at the underwear. The girls ran back over and Hannah said, what did he say? I shook my head and said, just make sure I'm at the party. That's not all he said. That's not all he said. There was more. I grabbed lace white underwear and bra and paid for it. I started walking around and saw Logan looking at me from inside a store. This sounds very stalkery. Why is Logan everywhere that you're going? Star said, go up to him. He'll be in the food court. They walked away and I walked up to him. He said, I want you to wear a short white skirt. He said, or pink. I followed him and he said, or maybe even black. I said, the I saids, he says, just to kill me inside, but they're part of the literature, so I have to comply. I said, I don't know if my parents will let me go. He said, they better make you go, or I take you in the bathrooms at school and spank you until you beg me to stop. Jesus fucking Christ. No, don't do this. Don't do this, okay? I looked down and he said, okay, here we go. Black or white? I said, my name's Ella, by the way. I like how we're hours into this sexually pervasive, stalkery-ish type of relationship that they got going on, and this is the first time she's like, oh, by the way, my name's Ella. Let me introduce myself. It's a little bit awkward seeing as you don't know my name, and you've just been referring to baby girl the whole time. He said, oh, baby girl, I know what your name is. Okay, never mind. It's very stalkerish now. Is this what 12-year-olds want? Is this... He said, I know what by me just looking into your eyes and talking in with a deep voice. Who is letting their children on the internet? I want to know. Right now. We need to rectify this. Let's try this again. He said, I know what by me just looking into your eyes and talking with a deep voice makes you wet. That sentence was 12 degrees of what the fuck. I know you're scared of sex, which is why this is fun? Okay, let's continue. I don't think you can... I've been wrong before, but I don't think that this can get any more fucked than it is right now. Let's carry on. He grabbed a white skirt, and I said, that looks a little short. I was wrong, it can get worse. He said, that's the point. How do you feel about anal? This is just such a casual thing to insert into the conversation. I said, what's that? He handed me the skirt and I held it. He said, butt sex, princess. I said, oh, I don't know. He said, okay, let's get a pink top. This entire interaction is just so weird. I feel a very uncomfortable sense of what the fuck. He handed it to me and said, what about you sitting on my face and letting me taste you? Nope, 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 nope. This is not advertiser friendly. Jacqueline Glenn. Is that even how you spell it? I don't think so. Maybe that's how you spell it. Nope. Mr. Reps. Oh, thank God that's not a thing. Let's. Oh no. The beast inside. Oh, I think I know where this is going. Everyone knows of the anti and dark, but who knows about the dark side that awaits inside most famous YouTuber? Delightful. Hey, get out of here. This is for authorized personnel only. They walk up to you with their hands out, about to grab you. Guys, calm down. She's with me. They backed off and walked out. Sorry, sir. Sir, you laughed as he walked up to you. He lifted up your chin slightly with his fingers and smiled at you. Let's go. My name, or your name, or whoever the fuck's name you want to put in there, he said, lifting you up onto his back. He carried you over further into the back room to where nobody was. He closed the door and locked it. Jesus, he closed it and locked it. Now this is where it's getting interesting. The windows were opened, a slight breeze blew, the curtains aside, and a bright silver light shone down the middle of the room. Felix, are you sure this is the best environment to talk? You said, a bit frightened as he set you down. You backed up a little bit. You don't understand. He slowly walked towards you, his head lowered. Felix, stop, you're scaring me. Oh, the vapors, the vapors. You said as you felt your back hit the wall. Please, just let me do this. You could see his eyes flash a golden color as he passed through the moonlight. A horrible chill ran down your spine. What are you? You yelled. The man you once knew as Felix rose to his feet just inches from you. A long muzzle protruded from his face and dark brown fur covered his body. His clothing was ripped and almost came off. A slight growl from his jaws. Do not run or scream. I'm not all wild, he said, covering your mouth with one hand and pulling you close with the other. So like this, okay. He placed you on the ground in the moonlight. It was a little rough, but gentle for a giant beast. Yara, Before you could finish, he began pulling your shirt down. It makes sense that this is what this is turning into, considering the story was written by someone named Furfag, but I'll continue regardless. He ripped it down a little bit. Alright, hang on. Before you could finish, he began pulling your shirt down. He ripped it a little bit, but didn't pull it off. He began licking around your neck and made his way over to your shoulder, where he bit down hard. His large fangs sunk into your soft skin, sending a strong sting through your entire arm. This is gay. This is horrible. I don't approve. I do not condone this. You yelped in pain as the werewolf slowly pulled his mouth from your shoulder. Blood coated his teeth and lips, some around your bite wound. What the hell, Felix? You screamed, reaching over to your throbbing shoulder. Felix reached over and smacked your hand away. Don't touch it. It will heal quickly. But how did you, why? Felix cut you off. He was obviously breathing fast as his yellow eyes dilated. Please don't tell anyone. The reason I brought you here is because I sensed something in you. I knew I could trust you to run by my side through the forest in the full moon, to hunt with me under the night sky. Nobody knows about me like this. This is... oh, fuck. Nobody knows about me like this. That is, except Marcia. That's why we broke up. He looked down, tears forming in his yellow irises. I'm so sorry I didn't ask you first. Wow, Felix, non-consensual werewolf biting. Batting 1,000 this week, I guess. Sorry, bad joke. You reached up and pet his neck fur. The wound on your shoulder had already healed and was growing a light brown fur coat around it. Felix, I promise I won't tell anyone. I love you. With that, Felix reached down and kissed you passionately on the lips. It was only for a second or two before bringing his head back up. Sorry, you probably prefer to kiss me better if I was in my human form. Sorry, I had to just go vomit out my discomfort. You giggled and kissed him on the cheek. It did feel very strange to kiss something other than a human. Yeah, like making out with a dog. But unlike what most people think of werewolf, his fur was very soft and silky. A little bit like his hair. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, no more. Yeah, so that was Weebo Unscripted. Let me know how you guys like it, because I don't know if we're gonna do that anymore. That was an experience, and I think I regret it, honestly. If you have any suggestions in the comments sections you want me to look into, explore, commentate on, and or respond to or react to, I can certainly do that.